Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Lester. I am the co-founder and CEO of Gush. And today I want to share about painting with a purpose. How can we all detoxify our walls for a healthier home? Before I start, I just want to share a little bit more about us. So who is Gush, right? So actually Gush was born in Singapore. We developed sustainable building materials for all the surfaces around us. The idea for us is to create a future we can all gush about. So we believe in better spaces for a better future. And that's why we're here today. From our flagship air-purifying paints, we've also then developed our own solar window films, as well as solar effective exterior paints. So we started off with the bigger surface areas indoors, and we started looking at what other surfaces can we also tap on. Can we tap on our windows? Can we tap on our exterior walls? And these are all surfaces that we then develop products to help functionalize as well. The idea for us is really to create products that help to power our planet, from cleaning our homes, then to cleaning our world. So why we started Gush is because we see that indoor air pollution can be 3 to 5 times worse than outdoor air pollution. And this is because of a few things. You see your things like your VOCs, your mold, your bacteria indoors, and this is much higher, 3 to 5 times much higher than outdoors actually. And it's a massive problem where we spend about 90% of our time indoors. So the traditional building materials that we use, our traditional paints, adhesives, laminates, actually release a lot of toxic chemicals into the indoor environment. All these chemicals are also known as volatile organic compounds, otherwise shortened as VOCs. So this is a report that came out recently. This lady actually renovated a home, and the chemicals that were released by the furnishings actually made her go into the hospital. So it's very common that there's a post-renovation release of common VOCs like formaldehyde, benzene, toluene. This has led to some homeowners suffering from things like formaldehyde poisoning. And some of the symptoms of that are burning sensations in eyes, nostrils, and throats, as well as difficulty breathing. Right? So furnishings may actually continue to release these VOCs up to a period of over 15 years. And this will slowly cause harm to the occupants in the process living in the house, which is something that's very dangerous. As a family, maybe we have people like your older generation, as well as younger kids in the house as well. So the broader effects of indoor air pollution include things like asthma and allergies, respiratory problems, infections, as well as cognitive issues. So this is also why you see densely constructed countries like Singapore have a higher correlation of people with respiratory issues in the young. Why I started Gush is because I grew up with very bad sinus issues, and my co-founder had also very bad asthma issues, and I saw how unhealthy these safe-looking houses were. We want to see how can we tap on the biggest surface areas like I mentioned earlier and turn them into one that is fully functional. Right? So who here has smelled new paints and thought that was normal? Or even thought that was nice? Right? It's actually quite common for people to feel that way. But actually this fresh paint smell is an indicator of a lot of volatile gases being released from our painted walls. Did you know that newly painted homes actually recorded 118 to 233 micrograms of VOC per meter cube, which is up to 3 times the amount that's in outdoor air. The indoor benzene levels in Singapore homes also measured 18 to 35 micrograms per meter cube, which is really not safe. Apart from that, beyond the initial off-gassing, traditional building materials also continue to off-gas and release these gases up to 15 years. So typically, how will people solve for indoor air pollution? So there's a couple of ways. The first way people do it is they ventilate the room, which then solves for that point of time, but it doesn't solve for the continual release from your walls. You can also use things like air purifiers, which most of the time solves for PM2.5, but not the VOCs. Seeing that the biggest surface areas in the room are the walls and ceilings, the question then comes, can we tap on the biggest surface areas to solve for indoor air pollution from the room itself? And this is why we've actually developed our Care and Clean Care paint. So beyond not having any pollutants in the indoor environment, beyond having any indoor air pollutants within the paint, it's also able to break down pollutants in the indoor environment, such as it's able to purify the air. So it's completely non-toxic, there's no formaldehyde inside, it's also able to break down formaldehyde VOCs in the indoor environment as well. So with our paints, we're able to turn our walls and ceilings into a massive passive air purifier without needing any additional light as well as electricity at all. We developed a catalyst which is embedded into this white surface area of the paint, and this catalyst is actually able to release this thing called reactive oxygen species, otherwise known as ROS. And this actually is in the presence of oxygen and water vapor. And with this RS, it helps to break down our reactive VOCs into harmless byproducts such as CO2 and H2O as a result. So we want to leverage an otherwise dormant surface. The walls really have a big part to play in our indoor environment. And we've now developed a purification coating solution for the bigger surface areas around us. So we've managed to work with a lot of interior designers because our paints are also completely odorless, and it also helps to remove odors. So typically after you lacquer the floors and varnish the doors, the smell inside the room is very, very pungent. Right? As soon as you go in the room, you just feel like crying. Typically for that, it will take about 2 to 3 weeks for the air, for the smell to purge out. But now because of the paint on the wall, because it's able to break down the pollutants and remove the smells, it's actually able to bring that down to 2 to 3 days. So the handover time for the IDs are also a lot faster. And another thing that we're very good at is also the preventing of mold, which is a very common problem here in Singapore. So beyond our care and clean care paints, we also have a whole range of interior paints. Clean care, the one on the top right, was actually developed for stain, for those high traffic areas that need to be stain resistant as well. So areas like your corridors, areas like your kids' room, where like your kids like to be creative on the walls, any of these stains can be easily wiped away with moist cloth. Lastly, we also understand that not all customers require air-purifying ability. So for those customers, we also have one called Core, which is our enterprise-ready version. So this is a lot more cost-effective compared to our care and clean care. So for these ones, actually, we've tested and proven quite rigorously. We've got the Green Guard and Green Guard Gold. Just to share what these are about, Green Guard Gold is one of the strictest VOC ratings. In fact, the cap for Green Guard Gold's VOC levels is actually 7 micrograms TVOC per meter cube, which is 7 times stricter than the typical 500 micrograms per meter cube required for walls. At the same time, we also have HDP of Vortex, which puts us in the market leader for non-hot paints in the market, since we have the Vortex now. Beyond that, we also have a whole range of other certification. We want to make sure that every single feature that we talk about for our paints is previously tested by third-party bodies. So everything that we say here is all backed by excellent certification as well. Even in Hong Kong, as well as in UAE, we also hit the platinum ratings of sustainability. So another problem that we see indoors, right, that's unique to our climate, because of our frequent AC use, this also results in lots of moisture indoors, and this leads to prevalent mold issues for us. So mold is one of the key problems I mentioned, and it can cause severe health detriments, which also leads to an undesired ecosystem. So actually, when mold grows on the wall, what then emerges afterwards, you have things like poop lice that tries to feed on these mold. With poop lice, you also have things like lizards. So it all becomes a self-reinforcing ecosystem as time goes by. So Singapore's climate is also perfect for this because we have a typical indoor relative humidity of 70-95%, and that is really perfect for mold growth. So usually we see that this mold happens in like our washrooms where there's a lot of humidity. It happens in our stairwells where there's not much ventilation. And it also happens around the aircon vents because it's because of the condensation that happens around the sides. And people may not care much about it, but there's a lot of harms that are caused by mold actually. So mold actually causes things like it triggers and worsens your asthma. So living in these kind of moldy homes actually raises the chances of asthma by 50-70%. At the same time, it also provokes other respiratory issues. And we've seen that about 93% of the chronic sinus infections, things like rhinitis, bronchitis, etc., have always been linked to mold as well. And also it costs real money, right? Because after you see the mold happen, it's very unsightly. If you engage a mold remediation specialist, typically for a 4-room flat, it costs about 3.5K for remediation, for full-blown remediation. So this has actual economic detriments also for people inside. So how we've done it, we've actually wanted to solve the root problem of mold in the first place. And mold typically grows when there's moisture that stays in the walls, either through condensation or because of high humidity. So we developed our paint to be very, very porous, and because of the porous nature of the paint, any surface moisture is absorbed into the porous nature itself. And because of the wider surface area, it's able to allow it to evaporate faster. So this highly porous paint is able to prevent surface moisture, and is able to solve this problem. We see a lot of demo paint on the market, which is just regular paints with fungicide. So these are all just band-aids, which is not really a cure. So I just want to share a case study that we've done. We've done about 8,000 projects, and one of the shopping malls in Singapore have very, very bad mold issues. This is one of those cases where there's a wall that's adjacent to an aircon unit, and beside the aircon unit, because one side is very hot, one side is very cold, usually the hot side is always full of condensation and moisture. And so when the surface is wet, and then the spores land on this wet surface, it then germinates with mold and it spreads very quickly from there. So typically what happens is that the homeowner or the facilities manager will come down, they have to clean the entire wall with fungicide wash, and then they will apply a layer of oil sealer before repainting with anti-mold paint from the market. And then what happens after that is in 3 weeks' time, the mold will then reappear again. Because the root of the problem is not solved at all. And the root of the problem is really the moisture that is staying on the surface. So like I mentioned earlier, because we developed our paint to be very porous, it's able to prevent moisture buildup. So this is our result. So actually behind this wall is an aircon unit. So this wall is always full of mold over here. And when we came in, we actually cleaned the entire wall with fungicide wash. So it was all white in color. And then we just painted this small square in between with our paints. And after 18 months, everything else has turned moldy except for our painted area. And that's really testament to the paint's ability to prevent moisture buildup on the surface and thereby preventing any mold from growing. See, because the surface is always dry, even if the spores land on the surface, there is no moisture for it to grow. So mold finds it very difficult to grow in walls. So we believe that sustainability starts at home. Our paints are really non-toxic in nature, and it's built with one of the cleanest, possible ingredients without any of the VOCs. We also want to make sure that it's safe for the entire family and it's beneficial for the people inside. So like I said just now, I grew up with very bad sinus issues and my co-founder with very bad asthma issues. So we do this primarily for us, and slowly our neighbors learned about this and it started to spread very quickly. For us also, we believe in being able to turn around fast. So we want to be able to paint in the AM, paint in the morning, and then you can move in at night straight away. Because it's completely odorless and it's also able to break down pollutants inside, hand over time to the customers, moving in is also a lot faster. And lastly, as I mentioned just now, because of the paint's ability to prevent mold in this very highly humid environment, you're able to then paint once and prevent mold for a long, long time. Of course, for paint company, we have all the colors available. You come visit our booth, we have more than 320 colors. If there's any interior designers here would like, you can also color match to any physical color chip that you have, just to get out that color that the customer wants. Beyond that, we've also reinvented the way we look at colors. Typically, for you to test out colors, you would go to the paint shop, buy a 1 liter tub, and then like maybe use a little bit of that paint, test it on the walls and see if the color works. But then the rest of the 99% of it actually gets thrown away, which is super wasteful. So what we've done is actually we developed a 20 ml paint pack, which is similar to a ketchup pack. You're able to open that and like squeeze it out of the saucer. And then you can actually test the paint color on your walls on a touch card. So you can see the colors without being too wasteful as well. So we believe that the choices you make in renovation can really shape your health for years. And we want to let your walls do more with paints that heals and not harms. So why paint with us? So Gush sits at the intersection of science, wellness, and sustainability. And the idea is really to create a world that we can gush about. Thank you.
My first question is, you mentioned about the new paint smell. I mean, all these paints, whenever they come out to the market, I mean, of course, they've been tested and everything else. So why are they still allowing these paint producers to actually sell paint that homeowners use with that so-called, as you mentioned, like toxic smell kind of thing?
I think the key thing here is about awareness. A lot of people don't know that this new paint smell is bad for them. People think that new paint smell means it's nice, right?
Yeah, but my question is, I believe the authorities are aware as well. As you mentioned that there's some kind of health factor attached to it, right? So if this health thing is affecting people, and the government knows about it, and why is it still being allowed to? I mean, why are companies still being allowed to sell it with this, so-called injury?
That's a fair question. I would love to take action a little more. But I think the authorities are starting to listen to this now. In fact, the Ministry of Sustainability and Environment, Minister Grace Fu, actually announced that by 2026, all interior paints will have a ban on formaldehyde use. So formaldehyde is just one of the VOCs in the indoor environment, but it's arguably the most dangerous one. So they already banned it in 2026. And since 8 years ago, Gush has actually already had that from day one. So we're quite ahead of the curve, and now we're continuing to remove all the other VOCs that's in the environment as well. So it's a long journey, but for us, I think it's more about advocacy and helping people understand that these are the facts that we have to live with.
So you mentioned with Gush Paint, do I have to so-called, get rid of the whole paint, put a base coat again, and then put your paint on top of it, or just paint over my existing wall? I mean, in terms of say mold and all that.
So there's a few things here. So if your home is really painted, there's no need to scrape away all the old paint, unless your paint is already flaking from the walls, which then leads to issues with coverage as well as the texture of the surface. So if it's really flaking off, you want to make sure that it's parting evenly before you then repaint with the paint on the market. If there's mold, of course, then mold is a biological thing on the surface, right? So you want to make sure you kill off the mold first with a functional wash before you then repaint with our Gush paints. If you just paint over, it doesn't quite solve it because the mold has to go from below the paint layer.
So in terms of customizing paint, I believe that, so it's like a minimum quantity of amount I need to buy, because I don't believe you'll make one can on it, I mean. So example, I want a special color. Is there a minimum amount of actually like a 5 liter tub or, yeah?
So we sell in 1, 5 and 20 liters. Probably for these customizations, we actually allow it for 5 liters. So we don't have any restrictions on the sizing as of yet. 5 liters is still very, very small MOQ based on we want to give this benefit to as many customers as we can. That's why we do this.
What about the efficacy of the paint once it's applied in terms of lifespan? For instance, there are some paints that are wash away. So let's say my kid decides to doodle on it, and we know it produces the air and all that, but after he's done the drawing, I start to clean it off, right? Am I unknowingly wiping away the effective element that's inside the paint?
So our wash and wear version is our clean care. So that's a stain resistant series. It has been tested with the Singapore standard to withstand 10,000 different wet scrubs, right? And like the paint doesn't come off, and that's because of the film that's there, that's secure on the surface. So short answer to the question is, unless you have 10,000 scrubs on the surface, then we don't have that issue of wearing off.
Like some of these paint manufacturers, they say now they got this mosquito repellent paint kind of stuff. So does Gush also have something similar in the sense that you can get rid of insects and
So just now I spoke about mold, right? I think mold is a precursor to a lot of issues. Like, when there's mold growing in the walls, it then leads to flies coming, and then there were flies, then you have lizards coming. So then it brings an unhealthy ecosystem. So from that point of view, it does prevent some of the insects coming, some of the pests coming into your environment. Whereas when it comes to mosquitoes, it doesn't actually do that. Obviously, there are some anti-mosquito paints in the market. But I think about it logically as well. Like if the paints are able to repel the mosquitoes away from the walls, where do the mosquitoes go? They go onto you, right? So I mean that was why we didn't want to do something like that in the first place.
So you mentioned that you're a paint company, right? So example for me as say a normal home buyer. So when I say I want to buy your paint, do you say, okay, let me come down and have a look at your place, let me kind of suggest to you, or is it I just go there and buy and then
So there are a couple of ways you can do it. So we have an online e-commerce store. You can choose your colors there. And now that we've reinvented the way people can test colors with the 20 ml pack, which is very cheap and very fast. You can look at it online and then get the color sample and then you test out at home. Separately, if you want to, we also have a studio in BCA Academy at Bradle. So if you want, you can make an appointment with us and you can come and see the colors. And then our staff will come in to share with you the benefits of the product and help you with the color choosing process as well.